Oh man, what is going on, fellas? Man, I've had a rough weekend. I woke up Monday morning, getting ready for work. I go downstairs, and oh right, it's fucking Columbus Day or whatever the fuck. We're not supposed to go to work. Like, oh my god, I'm such a workaholic that, like, oh my god, can you believe I forgot? I forgot that you don't always work like a slave in capitalism. Just, you know, not 99% of the time, maybe 98% of the time. So I had some time off to do some shit. So I decided to do a bunch of yard work. And the lamest thing ever happened. I was shoveling, and as I went down to strike at dirt to scoop up, a piece of weird branch sticking out of the ground stabbed into my fucking, like, finger tip area, kind of, and slashed the side of my finger open. Yeah, it sucked. When it happened, I was like, yayyy, yeah. It was almost like traumatic. It sucked too. I was all pissed off because I was looking for Neosporin after cleaning it up and everything. I couldn't find it. Motherfucker, I was pissed. But yeah, I got it done. And yeah, garden's looking nice. And I patched up my finger. And it sucks too because I can't play guitar with this hand very good anymore. At least not right now. I gotta wait for it to heal for the most part. It's not the worst injury ever. It felt really bad when it happened, but upon closer inspection, I think it'll heal fully in a month. It'll basically be healed in 2 weeks, and I think in 1 week it'll be like, ow, a little annoying, but mostly healed. So that's what I think it'll be like. I've had similar injuries, like glass or cat attack. So yeah, I should be okay. I don't think it'll be a big deal. But I have noticed I play video games a little bit worse, and I can't play guitar for shit. Speaking of guitar, though, I was so pissed off after slicing my hand open because it meant that I was kind of done for the day, you know what I mean? So I was sitting there all bored as shit, and then I was looking at my parts for that jazz bastard. I built everything, it's ready to go. It's like, hell yeah, dude, I was excited. And fucking couldn't find the neck bolt plate parts. Couldn't find the neck bolts, dude. I thought I ordered them in the past and I've been holding on to them this whole time, but for some fucking reason in my mess of a room, I just could not find them. So that sucks. So I ordered some new ones, but they're gonna take forever to get here because the only place you can order them is off the Warmoth website. I looked everywhere elsewhere, couldn't find them. So Warmoth takes their sweet time, so who the fuck knows when I'll get them. But yeah, so that sucks. One little part to finish the guitar, and I don't have it. So I was pissed. But then I got to thinking, what are these bolts exactly? It's just 4 bolts, except in this case 2 of them are slightly shorter because it's for a contour neck design exclusive to Warmoth, pretty much. I think they're the only ones who do it like this. And if you get it, then it won't protrude through your fretboard because that would be fucking terrible. So yeah, do it that way. But then I got to thinking, there's a such thing as a 72 thin line, and that is an instrument that has only 3 bolts. Huh. That works. 3 bolts. Sounds pretty sick. Maybe we should try it. So I screwed in a 3rd bolt, but not all the way so it protrudes. You follow me? So it's still adding like a layer of support. And as ghetto and fucking crazy as that idea is, I did it. I did it. Ugh. And I have it right here. Oh, did it go out of tune? Ooh, my finger hurts real bad. I can't play for shit. Cool. Yeah, I can't play for shit. I can only play with 2 motherfucking fingers, dude. That's it. This finger right here is fucked up. Oh. So, that really sucks. That's the hammer-on finger. You kind of really need that to really... and to do bar chords, you need it. And I kind of can't even do bar chords right now. So, yeah. Sucks. Not too shabby, huh? For a motherfucker with a useless ring finger. Yeah, but anyway, that's it. I finished it, the Jazz Bastard. I'm playing it right now. I ordered the new screws, and all I gotta do is pop the right screw into the socket that's not got anything going on. And once it's good and tight, remove the other one and put that one into place. Yep, simple. And it's awesome. I got my bro to play it last night, and he approved. He never approves of my fucking guitar projects. But he was like, this is pretty sick. And it is. I'll post some pictures of it later. But yeah, it is good. And it is done. And yeah, I love it. It's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. It's not my thing, but I can respect what it is. And it's a vintage ass kind of style, weird hybrid jazz master. That's what it is. And because of that, it's definitely its own unique thing, that's for sure. Nobody in the world, I think, has a guitar quite like this. Yeah, I kind of created something unique here. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, though, it's not the kind of guitar that I would play on for hours and hours. I have special strats specifically set up for an asshole like me, you know? I'm kind of a generalist. I kind of like the best of all worlds, the most you can get out of a guitar all rolled into one, but not like to the point where your guitar looks silly. So that's what I did. All custom appointments, but my personal preference. And luckily my personal preference is kind of a well-rounded, overall acceptable, you know, choice. I like 43 millimeter necks. I think those are the perfect nut width. I like thin C, standard thin C neck shapes. I can deal with like D and wizard necks that are a lot thinner, but the problem with those necks is since they're so thin, they're weaker, so they're more susceptible to damages and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to you, so yeah, by all means, play them. I'm just saying, like, if you were to slam that guitar neck down on something really hard by accident, more likely for something to fucking go wrong if your neck is a weak-ass little bitch neck instead of a fucking strong-ass baseball bat neck, you know? So C shape is more thick and round. You're gonna have probably a better time in that regard. And I think the C shape is more universal and general and common for guitarists to run into. So I think they kind of expect that feel and shape a lot of the time. So I just go with that. It's kind of like the go-to. It's kind of like, yeah, you know? Like, yeah, we have all kinds of fancy new pickups these days, but you kind of want to just go with some vintage-ass shit because it's what you heard some of your favorite artists use. So you kind of want to sound like them. So you get the pickups that they fucking used. The same types. There you go. Or you just don't even bother because you don't care that much and you tweak your sound with effects and other things like that. So whatever, to each his own. It's 2024. We have a lot of crazy technology now for guitarists. So yeah, I'm playing this game a little bit more. It's great. Well, it's not great. It's good. I wouldn't call it great. I've run into a lot more frame rate stutters. The co-op element with you and this lady character here running into enemy groups of like 5 or more enemies. Yeah, a lot of the time you run into frame rate lag. It sucks. So yeah, I got a dock point. I'm really trying to like it, and that's the only real issue I've had so far in this game is in kind of sort of big environments, you get some lag sometimes, some real frame rate shit, piss, fucking crap. The console version probably doesn't have this problem. But yeah, on PC, yeah, there's some weird bugs like that, unfortunately. Like I said though, I've only run into it maybe like 5 to 10 times. Somewhere around there. And I've been playing for about 11 hours. So every hour I notice like, oh man, frame rate stuttered like a motherfucker. Oh, that was terrible. And when I say that, I mean it lasts for like 5 seconds tops. Usually not that bad. So like I said, it's not that bad. It's not the worst shit ever, okay? So no need to freak the fuck out. Like I said, this game's mostly good. I wouldn't call it great. It's not Halo Combat Evolved. It's not, Super Mario RPG. It's not, Link to the Past. It's not Ocarina of Time. It's not StarCraft 1. It's not Diablo 2. It's not Morrowind or Oblivion. Or even Skyrim, although I would argue Skyrim's not as good as Morrowind or Oblivion, but whatever. Final Fantasy VII, the greats, you know what I'm saying? Those are great games. The original Doom, infinitely replayable, always enjoyable. You come back to it and feel good, nostalgic, and you enjoy it. Shit like that. That's the kind of game that I call great, And the perfect game, there's no such thing as a perfect game. Drop it. Let it go. Let it go. Greatest game of all time. Let it go. It's not even Zelda. It's not even Final Fantasy. It's... Come on, man. Let it go. Honestly, guys, the way I critique video games now is not really from a scale of 1 to 10 or quality versus not quality, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of past all that now. I kind of just go, well, is there something about it that you like that you just can't get enough of? Maybe the game is complete shit actually, but there's this one part of it that keeps you coming back and you love that, so maybe that's how it is, You never know. People are weird, sometimes that happens. Hey, it happened to me. The DLC for Elden Ring, I really don't like it that much. But then I discovered the Palm Blast. And okay, I'll keep it around. I dug that. That was fun. So just this one weapon out of all these new weapons that they add, all of them are pretty much shit to me except for this, Like that's imagine that. I hated the whole thing for the most part, or I found it middling, like meh. Could have done this better, Until I discovered the Palm Blast, then I was having a blast, dude. Funny how that works. Really didn't care for much of anything there, and then I discover this one thing, and I'm like, okay, it's worth it now. I like this now. Somehow that really made up for a lot. Somehow, didn't see that coming. Didn't think I'd actually start liking it like this. But if I were to update and take that weapon away, then I'd be like, fuck this, dude. I'm never playing this again. Straight up, dude. That's how it would be. Why do you think I like the original version so much? They have a lot of really nasty, crazy things you can do. And I'm addicted to it. Anyway, what was I talking about originally? I got kind of sidetracked. My goodness. I'm tired, guys. It's midnight. And I busted my ass at work, and it was really stressful, and all kinds of goofy shit was happening, and yeah, son of a bitch. Tired. I'm glad I finished the guitar though. It is pretty sick, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've never had a Jazz Master. And I've been meaning to do this project for like 2 years. It's finally done. And it's kind of, honestly, it's kind of like coming full circle, actually. Because I remember, I do, a long time ago, when all I had was an acoustic guitar, and I wasn't very good at it, and I was trying to learn tabs off the internet, and I learned some basic shit, but I never really cared that much or really got into it. But my dad and my brother at the time were talking up a big game about, we need to get an electric guitar, that would be cool, you know? And my dad had an Ibanez acoustic that sucked. It's left-handed. He's a left-handed guitarist. But they wanted to get something for me and Tom to play, so they settled on a American Standard Stratocaster, which is honestly one of my favorite guitars to this day, mainly because I guess I played it so much when I was younger. It's forged a kind of unique feel and shape that I gel with, so I think that's a big part of why it's one of my favorites still to this day. But what was the point I was trying to make? I'm sorry, I'm tired, I'm trailing off. What was I saying? Right, before we bought that fucking guitar for $550, I remember, man, guitars were cheap back in like 2004 is when we got it on eBay. Yeah, we bought it. It was a American Standard Stratocaster that was upgraded with those titanium tuners. Yeah, they're like lighter and last longer or whatever. And then the pickups were Texas Special upgrades, which were kind of a big deal. They're kind of new at the time in the 90s, you know. They were only maybe like 5 or 10 years old at that time. So, yeah, it was an upgraded Strat basically. And we got it, and it was so good. I remember opening it out of the box that it was in. It was in like mint condition. The thing was like flawless, and yeah, man, it's so great. Yeah, it's wow. But anyway, but before that guitar, we were looking at a weird, I think it was like a Silvertone style looking Jazz Master. It had a black headstock and a black body with some sort of red burst kind of thing going on. So red and black and silver, you know, and the pickups had this art design on it that was really cool. It looked like the pickups were wrapped in some kind of vine-like looking metal mesh, you know, like it kind of was themed like vines, like it's hard to explain. You kind of had to see it. It was beautiful. I wanted it, but in hindsight, it definitely were specs that I wouldn't have liked, and it's harder to maintain and play than like a Strat, and it's not as useful as a Strat. And yeah, it was better that we went with the Strat, of course, but I was pretty close to getting that guitar. I can't even remember what the fuck it was called, but it was basically a weird little Jazz Master type instrument, but we never got it. And finally, I'm making my last guitar, and I swear this time, this is it. No more guitars. I have too many. I have like, what, 30 here or some shit? That's enough, man. Knock it off. What are you doing? No end in sight. No, all things must come to an end. It has to end now. And I think it's fitting that it ends on a Jazz Master style body, because that's what I wanted and originally in. Huh. Now I got it. And there are some things I like more about it than a Strat, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, Strat's better. But yeah, this thing looks a little cooler, I think, than a Strat, which I dig. Jazzmaster shape really looks pretty sick. It kind of looks like a Strat that's been italicized. Like, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this is a great guitar. I made a good one. It's heavy though. I feel like it's 9 pounds. I'm not lying. I need to weigh this motherfucker is what I need to do. I need to weigh this son of a bitch. It's kind of heavy. I think a lot of coats of all kinds of different shit went into it. I think because I was being stupid. I custom ordered the shit to be a maple body with a what do you call it? Wenge top. These woods are pretty heavy, dude. And even though it's chambered and F-holed, still heavy, dude. Still pretty heavy. And I painted the crap out of it. It's got a thick coat of all kinds of paints. So it's a very thick, chunky fucking jazz bastard for sure. This thing's a monster. No joke, dude. I am not playing. This thing is great. I really dig it. But it's heavy. I feel like it's close to 9 pounds, this guitar. Ooh. It's really chunky and has a nice grab feel to it. I really like that about it. Yeah, that's a guitar right there, you know. And I put those Cyclone Dunkers on this motherfucker, dude. Oh my god, I'm so happy this worked out as good as it did. I'm in love with this guitar. It's growing on me. It's very weird. You wouldn't expect. You wouldn't expect to see something like this. Well, actually, no, there's stuff that is kind of like it, but none that are quite like this. But there are, like, weird, Tele Jazzmaster hybrid guitars that you can get. But this one's kind of just insane, because it's like a Strat, it's kind of like a Strat setup, but humbuckers, dude, 2 of them. It's like a Cyclones, you know, F-hole, 1 volume, 1 tone, 1 jack, input jack. Yeah, dude, and 1 pickup selector switch in the Les Paul location. I think it's super fucking cool, dude. I really dig it. I'm glad I finally put this motherfucker together, dude. Oh my god. It feels good. But it also feels like shit because I sliced my fucking finger open, so I can't play it as good as I would like. But yeah. Depressing. Yeah. Ugh. But I'll be able to play it soon. I want Justin to play it, but I got a bad feeling. His grandmother is 93, 94, some shit, and she's seemingly, you know, on her way out. Apparently she didn't eat for like 2 days or something. Like, this is bad. So, yeah, I'm not sure how much longer she's got. And for all I know, she kind of passed away just now. So it's literally looking and feeling like it could be that bad. So I don't want to be super negative, but I think, oh boy, you know, when someone's that old too, it's just like, yee. You're hanging on by a thread, making it this far, this long. How are you doing it? How did your bones not fall off yet? You know? Because I'm not even 40 yet, and I'm feeling like, if I feel twice as shitty as this when I'm 80, oh man. And if you make it to 95-ish, then shit, dude, you're getting close to 100. How are you still, like, Jimmy Carter shit going on here? Kissing her crap, that fucking piece of crap. Yeah, you know? That shit is nuts. But anyway, so yeah, let's play this game a little bit.
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's go.
Alright then. Oh.
She looks weird to me, dude, and so does he. I don't know, dude. I was trying to give the visual art style of the characters' faces a chance, and I don't know. I'm still kind of like, it's kind of weird.
Come back later if you want. Yeah.
And to be clear, I don't want to sound like I'm coming off and like, oh, the game is woke. Ah, I'm an incel. Everything is woke now. No, fuck those people. I'm just saying, doesn't look like the original characters. Looks like completely different looking fucking characters. Sorry. Well, they look similar in like they're white and they're wearing the clothes, I guess. But like, I don't know, man. Their faces. No, it's not quite. Something's off. That's all I'm saying. It's not a big deal, but I'm just saying I tried to give it a chance, and no, I'm not feeling it. No, I think it could have been done differently. I wouldn't say better necessarily, but differently, sure. Alright, what am I doing in this game? I forgot. Not far off. Where are we going, woman? Alright, yeah, we made it to the Heaven's Night Bar, or whatever the fuck it's called. That was a weird little interaction, but I dug it. Am I supposed to go that way? Yeah, I thought this part of the game was kind of cool because it kind of felt like Silent Hill 1 with all the way the houses look. So I don't know, man. Is that like a homage to the original in a sense? Oh shit, look at that.
James?
Let's go, motherfucker. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's my rule that I'm learning. 2 shots and then use melee. Or melee them once and then back up and then 2-shot them. But, you know, you probably want to keep your distance. These things can fucking surprise you, man. I always get fucking hit, dude. I suck. Which is weird, because I fought Pyramid Head and that motherfucker couldn't touch me, dude. I was dodging all his shit, dude. I shot him a bunch of times. I don't think it did anything. But I just kept, you know, kept staying alive. He didn't hit me once, dude. And eventually the sirens go off and he leaves. So I guess I won. That's right, pussy. Run away, bitch. So, yeah, that happened. So I just think it's kind of funny that I suck against the regular enemies, but I'm good at the boss. Okay. I can't think of anything, so we go down here. Where the fuck are we? Oh, look at that frame rate lag. Did you see it? I totally felt it for a sec there. I wonder if there's an achievement for beating the game without using the flashlight. That would be insane, right? Is that possible? Surely it's not even a thing you can do. But that would be fucking nuts.
More of those things.
Uh-oh. Something's here. What the? What? Oh, it's one of those damn bugs. Come here, you little fucker. You go squish. Haha, motherfucker. Squish you. Oh, I can't do the silly stomp on those bugs. That's dumb. You should be able to do that. Oh, the road stripe just loaded in. See, there's little bugs on the PC version. Oh, some frame rate issue right there for a second. It's not that bad though, but you'll notice it if you play on PC like me. Alright, haven't gotten to this part of the game yet.
That's it? A garden?
There's a bit more to it than that.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on. She's just trying to play.
She?
The fuck is going on?
Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts. Kind of a local legend. Tells of a woman who was cast out. Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who fell madly in love with her. And every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint, patron of undying love. Hence this place.
She's not here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. I shouldn't come here.
Hey. It's okay. Plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
Yeah, that sounded like the little girl screaming. Well, that can wait. Let's look for bullets or whatever. Come on, man. I need bammo. More important that I stay alive. I'm like an IDF member. Children don't matter. Me, me, me. It's okay to act like that in a video game. Don't act like that in real life, though. Jesus. Yeah, the world is so fucked up. What a horrible place we live in.
I think it came from inside the theater.
Well, I figured.
You okay?
Yeah. Maybe you better.
Okay. Not much of a movie fan anyway. And James?
Yeah.
Be careful in there.
Yeah. Hey, well, what do you have to say that for?
Why are you sitting here? I thought it said cops were after you.
Nah, I don't think they followed me here. Besides, I blocked the door. I know what to do. Not the cops and not these other monsters.
You're weird.
Yeah, that's what everyone always says.
Well, I guess people call me weird too. And they yell at me. Especially when I do something bad. Maybe something bad? You know, so the cops are angry with me.
I don't know. Maybe.
So why don't you just say you're sorry? It always works for me.
They wouldn't listen. Nobody ever listens.
Oh. Poor Eddie. Nobody listens to that motherfucker. Is this the infamous pizza scene?
Eddie?
Oh. You're,
James. We met back at the apartment building.
yeah, I remember.
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
Oh. At least you got your appetite back. Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Well,
That's probably just Laura messing around.
the little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go look for her.
Laura's are always bad, dude.
You coming?
Now you want me to come with you?
Never mind.
Gross, dude. Man, that guy's disgusting. Yeah. Ew.
Who is that girl anyway?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear. Didn't you want to go after her? Better hurry. Laura can be pretty quick when she wants to.
Where the hell am I? Man, who broke the toilet? Man, this game's creepy. Just bammo. You'd think I'd run into cockroaches in the shitter, but maybe not. Who's breaking all the toilets around here? What a prick. Right. Where am I going? I'm looking for a save point is what I'm actually gunning for. Where should I go? Oh, the theater doesn't give you good map directions at all. Oh, I guess we leave, right? Just go out the front door. What? What the fuck? What? I can't leave, huh? Yo, if I can't leave. Oh, it's gotta go this way, of course. Oh my goodness. What the? Not cool, lady.
Laura?
Oh, this. There's probably something around here, man.
Hey!
There she is.